That's right. It's time for Random Rush, ladies and gentlemen, where I listen to Rush Limbaugh randomly for 60 seconds, and then I respond in 90. I haven't been so tight with the time over the as of late, but what are you going to do? It's 2:16, almost 2:17 p.m. Eastern time. Here we go.
That's what this TV show, The Americans, is all about. In fact, this show, The Americans, I've been watching it this season, and I've never seen this portrayed. This season happens to focus on the fact the Soviet Union cannot feed its own people, or could not. And we, in humanitarian and strategic ways, ended up selling wheat to the Soviet Union because they couldn't grow any of their own. Here's the problem, though. The Soviet Union had a perfect climate for growing wheat. They had everything that we have in terms of natural resources. But their system, communism/socialism, was dead on arrival. They could not grow food. They could not grow crops. They could not produce. They were a third world nation. The big department store in Moscow is called GUM, G-U-M. Americans would travel there and come back and say they didn't believe what they saw. Soviet grocery stores with nothing on the shelves. 4-week-old cold cuts in the butcher department. They could not believe what they were seeing. And this is portrayed accurately on this TV show. The fact that you can't find anything on the store shelves, either at grocery stores or department stores in Moscow. And one of the elements of this season on this program, they actually have a department in the KGB, and I'm not going to remember the exact name, but
okay, they
sent people
seconds.
around to all of the grocery stores, making sure that no grocery store had anything more than anybody.
Okay, so I don't, it's The Americans is a good show. It is. What's that? Okay, no spoilers. The Americans is a good show, and it is an interesting time, and I don't think that there's anybody in this country who is promoting communism. So what Limbaugh needs to do is to say communism/socialism, which is a slight trickery of hand, I guess, here. I don't know. There's not much else. I don't know why he was bringing this up other than to make the argument that Russia was bad and our system is better than Russian system. But there's no one really advocating for a Soviet-style system here. And to the extent that anybody's advocating for, I guess, for us to be more Russia-like, it would be Trump, insofar as, oligarchic, sort of a government run by how close you are to the leader gets you economic benefits. For instance, if you're like the son-in-law or the daughter or Uday or Kusei's friend. I mean, I guess, but I don't know that Rush was promoting that type of system. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, not the former Soviet
That's
Union.
the thing is that Limbaugh doesn't. He's not going to be addressing anything straightforward anymore.
Well, not the former Soviet Union, but there's a lot we can learn from them. I would like to see, frankly, people on the Upper East Side of Manhattan have to wait in line for bread and for food and basic commodities.
Jim and Jim. Hey, everybody. Sam Seder here.
Donald Trump is a bad guy. Believe me. It's true.
It is true, and you can subscribe to this channel by subscribing to this channel. It's true.